far from here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do. There is
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? This is the Sim500 KickAssBeef Jerky Truck Series. Wednesday night is truck night in the Sim500. And calling tonight's race is Jeff McConaughey and Joe White.
All right, good evening, race fans. We're live tonight here at Milwaukee Mile here. Tell you what, about to get this thing kicked off the right way as these guys are pulling off. Qualifying is done. Let's skim through the grid in order here real quick as Trey Edson puts it on pole. Doey Woods up in second there. Daniel Falcon in third. Chad Cole the fourth. Tyler Dalton up in the fifth. Tommy Ryan the sixth. Brian Macklin the seventh. Robert Gillenwater there in eighth, and Howard the ninth, and Justin Fuller about 10. This field here, man, it's gonna be a good one here. Pace car's pulling them out. Milwaukee Mile. Well, like it says, it's a mile track, and guess what? We're going racing as the green flag flies. We're racing here for the Kick-Ass Beef Jerky Truck Series live tonight. Well, I'm Joe White up here in the booth, and Jeff, he's having a few little computer problems here tonight. He'll hopefully get squared away. Get up here and jump up here to the booth with us. The little field is going to fan out right now. Reds and the man out front, Daniel Falkenham, Chad Cole, Joey Woods still trying to get on the inside there. Not quite better do it. Oh, Justin Fuller. He got wiggly. This short track racing, folks. By nature, it is considered short track racing. It is a 1 mile track. It's just like the Dover. It actually doesn't look as, it looks bigger than Dover, really. But it is a 1 mile track. There you go. If you come out of the fans, you can see the fans out there. Hanging out, we're up here in the grandstand with them. Good shot right there. Another good shot going around the track here. Riding along here with old Justin Fuller for the moment. Then when he sees everybody kind of single file, this track here, it's going to tend to that a little bit with that single file here. Except for this back here, got Nick Silver, Jose Gonzalez, and Matt Maria. Hope I said that right. Oh, Speedy, man. I tell you what, Speedy Gonzalez. Lane Campbell's in the mix there a little bit. I'll tell you what, the Kick-Ass Beef Jerky Truck Series been a good one so far. Wednesday night with these guys, 2x2 racing here, door slamming, bamming, having a ball out here. And on the inside, Matt's going to try to take that spot. I think the inside lane's going to be the place to be. On the outside, it's almost like a Martinsville style. That outside lane's just not where you want to be at right now. Most of the heated up battles are going on back here. Joey Katina go a little bit high there. 34 machine. Let's see if we can get closer. Oh, it's the Pink Panther machine. We had a conversation about it last week. Good looking paint job. Gonna see if we can't work over with Joey, who was the birthday boy today. Happy birthday out there to Joey Katina. Shout out to him. Just show Joey Katina happy birthday. Not sure how old he is. Maybe he's 14. That's what's on the side of his truck. They're probably like, well, if you flip that 14, I'm closer to that one. But we'll go with the 14. How's that? So birthday boy out there. Hopefully he can put it in victory lane. Still out front though, Trey Edson. You got a freight train of trucks behind him. Daniel Falkenham's there. Chad Cole, Tommy Ryan. Tire wear will become an issue, and Nick didn't let me know, so maybe he'll let me know out in the chat. I'm wondering, do they still have the 3 tire limits? And dude, well, that's definitely going to mix it up. How y'all doing out there? What's up, BJ? Computer taking 10 years to load. Yeah, it happens like that sometimes. Hey. Sometimes you got computer problems. That's what we'll call it. All right. Good run. How y'all doing? Who's your favorite driver out here? Who you pulling for? Going racing. Milwaukee style. You're already starting to see a little bit of battling going on here. You got Tommy Ryan, Brian Macklin right there. Brian makes the pass. Actually, that's over Tyler Dalton, excuse me. And, well, if I say that, out there for a second, looked like Chad Cole. Tommy Ryan might be trying to work him over. This is Joey Woods falling off the pace. He started in second. Here comes the 4, Robert, up front. Oh, car got a little wiggly back there. Look at that. Yeah, it was Timothy Johnson. Yep. 28. Here comes Justin Fuller right up, or sweep right up underneath him. Now, what the new tire limit here has done, it has mixed up a lot of the racing, and for the better. I really, really have enjoyed it. So, yeah. EJ still says he's still going to try to get out here. And see if muster up something at least. Look something up, folks. How's everybody doing out there? Am doing all right? Good racing already. Well, you see Justin Fuller right there for a moment. He got all kind of out of shape. And it can happen real quick here. Remember, tires. Tires to this place, they jump up and bite you. Real quick. Real quick. Alright. I was trying to look up something for us here, folks, for a second. Find it. Oh, well. Right now, good race, man, for all these drivers out here. This battle going on. Doey Woods. They're trying to pull up on the back bumper there to 19, Tyler Dalton. And he's got Justin Fuller. Going to bring the tailgate party to him. Dive on the inside. Fuller's going to get it. Count him out. That man's a wild man. Justin Fuller for you right there. The wild one. Like I said, I want to appreciate everybody tuning in. Oh, Jeff, Tony, hey, what's up, Toad, mate? How you doing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've got the tire. I love the tire rule. Really do. I think it has mixed up the racing and made a lot more realistic strategy involved. I really like it myself. And you can see old Daniel Falkenham's called up to old Trey Edson. Got to work him over here. Lean so far, got 130 laps. Looking here tonight. And battle for the lead, man, right now. Looking truck right there. Close on the camera, but all right. Raging Cajun. Looks like you got red lobster on the side too. I guess that's what that. But you got KickAssBeef Jerky, Raging Cajun, 1 and 2 right now. Trey Edson, he'd love to put in victory lane tonight. Daniel Falkenham though, right there. Tommy Ryan coming out. You can already see some of these trucks, man. Already getting a little wiggly. Good battle going on back here with Anthony Calatoni. Actually, it's in front of him, Tyler Dalton and company. Let's ride along with him here and see what he sees. Gonna drive on the inside there. Tyler for the moment. Gonna put Tyler up top. What's up, Michael? How you doing? Like to more of the field. What do you mean more of the 26 drivers out here, my man. Not really sure what. Who's your favorite driver, Michael? What do you need, man? We'll showcase him for you. Yeah, we can do it like that. We can go to grandstand view. Should get a whole field. There's just a lot of racing throughout the whole entire field here, man. You know, try to get throughout the field. Try to go through the field. Try to find the battles. That's where it's at. Right now, it's kind of single file right now, though. And Anthony Calatoni right here. Tyler Dalton and company. Good shot right there. Comes everybody. Richard Beasley back there. like to see more of the field. Well, you know, not sound mean, but you know, somebody else can do better. I mean, you can only get what I can get. I do try to find the battles on the track, and right now it's kind of hard to find a lot of them. That's a good looking truck right there, like that by Chris Jaboo. Kind of hard to find a lot of the battles going out through the field with them spread out. I do like the new Ford truck. You know, I'm kind of biased, I guess, a little bit with the F-150. Right there's a good looking machine. Chris Jaboo. You got a battle up front still. Daniel Falkenham, Trey Edson. They are right there. Nose to tail. I think, man, Trey is just kind of biding his time. Really do. Yeah, battle's go. So you're 08. Are you pulling for? 08. Let's see if we can find him. Who's the 08 machine, Michael? Who you pulling for? 08. Is that Thomas O'Leary? See, he's back here 16th right now. At the Velocity machine, so we can get a close up of it for you. And he got Nick Silver right behind him. Tyler Dalton in front. Nice looking green machine. Out there running the new Ford truck. Running a new Ford truck. Yeah, he's running a Ford truck. Yeah, good man. Good man, Thomas. Good man, good man. He's right there. He got Nick Silver right there behind him. They're kind of just riding their own race, looks like. 16, kind of spread out a little bit. I think what is happening, too, is the last several weeks they've had the tire limits. And what we've seen is, you see a good battle going on up here, too, Robert Gillenwater and company. But what we've seen with the tire limits is we've seen some of the fast guys get awful, you know, shaky at the end and mess up with those tire limits. So I think tonight you've seen a lot of guys being very patient. A good battle right here, though. Got the 8th place spot. Robert's going to make the pass. Timothy Johnson's going to come around and bring 38 there. Chad Coleman. Joey Woods just kind of falling off pace a little bit. Had a good qualifying run. Looks just not to his liking now. And on the move, though, Justin Fuller up there. Everybody's just trying to be patient. Definitely a patient style race right now. There's Richard, 44, Glenn Campbell. They're going to go door to door. You can find these little battles throughout the field here. And once in a while, you know, be single file. Next thing you know, boom. Like double file. Laka. Thomas O'Leary still kind of riding by himself. Got Jose Gonzalez back here. Call him Speedy. Nick Silver in the middle of them right there. Well, they were up there battling earlier on. Don Runkle Jr. back here in the 00. And Joey Katina, who was up there up front battling, falling way back. 23rd. Here with old Don. Jeff Ryan. Chris Jaboo. I don't know if they're on tire conservation or what. I guess old Sean Castro and Thomas O'Leary are on the same team. Both got velocity. Yeah. They on the same team? Hey, I appreciate it, Michael. No hurry in the first. Well, you're right there. There's no hurry there, Toe Matter in first. And this track here, you also, it is pretty hard on tires. You already see Trey Edson up there fighting that. Yeah, Daniel Falkenham, I mean, chewing up his back bumper. Daniel's wanting to put the pressure on him. And but you're right, you know, no hurry in the first 100, patient. And as a driver, sometimes that's like, good nose to tail battle up front here. He's giving all he can handle. Kick-ass beef jerky machine right there. Like I say, again, a good battle here for 1 and 2. Look at Daniel Falkenham moving up on that back tailgate. Got him bringing Chad Cole in the mix with him. See what Tommy Ryan and company's doing back here. They're kind of riding their own race. Chad Coleman back there. Trying to work over Robert. Joey Woods. Anthony. Field's getting really spread out. You got a couple, groups here and there, back and forth. Good solid battle. All right, right now, and whoa! Well, I'll tell you what, as Anthony Calatoni took the thing up to the wall. Let Glenn Campbell going around him. Well, Jose's put it up there. He went around Thomas. A minute ago, we were looking at Jose Gonzalez. He was way back behind him. Nick Silver's caught up. So what I'm kind of seeing right now is guys that are probably maybe in tire conservation mode. I don't know. All right, got Nick Silver, man, pretty good. Sean Castro right there along with him. Jeff Ryan and company. We're here at the Milwaukee Mile for the KickAssBeef Jerky, and you see Trey Edson right there pulled away. But now he's under fire by Chad Cole. And I'm gonna tell you what, Chad Cole, come to Iceman here in the Sim500 world, because that guy, he knows, and I'm surprised here the last several weeks that the tires has not really benefited him a lot, because he is very less than, last 25 will get interesting, you're right. Because he's one that will sit back and loves these long run style races. Tires here, yeah. Maybe a race here tonight, if it goes long green flag, this will actually benefit him, because he loves sitting back, but you can already see Trey Edson taking the lead. Ryan Howard. Dr. Pepper machine. Look at that. I'm a pepper, you're a pepper. What? Pepper too. Remember that. Ryan Macklin. Justin Fuller moving it up. Tommy Ryan's falling off pace just a little bit. Back to 7th. Robert Gillenwater there sitting in 8th. Ed Coleman up to the 9th place. Timothy Johnson right there, hanging on to 10th. Glenn Campbell there in the 8th place spot. Anthony Calatoni to 12th. Joey Woods had a good qualifying, but he's back there in 13th. Richard Swavely hanging on to the 14th there. Tyler Dalton up to 15th. Jose Gonzalez comes. Speedy Gonzalez out there. You got the Speedy machine too. Up to 16th, Thomas O'Leary. Back in the 17th spot. 18th right there will be Sean Castro. Nick Silver, he'll come in the picture here in a second. Back in 19th. At Richard Beasley. Side ride. Try not to clean no walls tonight. Out there looking good too in 20th position. 21st, Robert Haley. Pink Panther machine. Matt Maria. I hope I said that right. Rhea. Hanging on 22nd spot. Jeff Ryan there in 23rd. Don Runkle Jr. up to 24. Joey Katina, the birthday guy out there, is falling off back to 20. Looks like Chris Jaboo out of this one here tonight. But guys looking to go away lap down. Love the tire. Oh, I love the tire rule too. Yeah, I like it. It is really shaking up the competition. Guys like, just for instance, real quick here, like Justin Fuller. We know he is fast week in and week out. I mean, there's a lot of fast guys here in the league. I really point on Justin Fuller because he usually has one speed, and that's wide open. And I'm not saying that he can't adjust that every once in a while, but for the most part, he is wide open. But what these tires have done, as you've seen, he's been fast, but it has bit him. Up at the pit stops and where his tires out. But it also gives some of these other guys. Now what it does is not only do you have to have a fast car, fast truck, you got to complete the whole package just like in real racing. It looks like Chad Cole's still under fire. We're going to go kind of nose to tail second. So you have to have a whole package here. Put it in big. Oh, Mater, who's your favorite driver out there? Who do you think you pull for? Right now, it's all been Trey Edson. Battle here for second. And this guy right now. Justin's out there. Brian's there. Just kind of looking through the field here. I mean, Ryan almost in the wall. Pit stop should be coming up, though. Should start seeing pit stops soon. I would think. I'm gonna be sure that we're gonna start seeing pit stops. What's y'all's take on it? Y'all think we're seeing pit stops? Be interesting to hear from y'all out there. Let me know what y'all got. Who you got, Mater? Lap 60? Don't really have a favorite? Just love watching. Hey, man, I appreciate it. Dang, Ark. Well, you know, and yeah, I don't want to bring up the fact, you know, a lot of people like, oh, yeah, the slow guys like the tire rule. It does help a guy who might not have the speed that most others have. Let's say it that way. It does help them because they can use strategy in their way. Now, in a race like this, really the tire rule, if it goes green long time, the tire rule won't affect as much. It's when cautions come out. It really does. It looks like we've got pit stops now, so 46 laps in. Got coming in. We got Brian Macklin, Robert Gillenwater, Timothy Johnson on pit road. Curious to see when our leader comes in here. I'll be curious to see, like I said, when our leader comes in here. Yeah. You already see him in lap traffic too. I think he's got to be careful. Got to be careful. Trey Edson still the man, battling up front. This got Don Rumpel Jr. and company. Flips on the inside. Daniel Falkenham made it back around Chad Cole. Wonder if he used the lap car. Or he's just stepping it up one. I think he's just stepping it up. We'll say he's stepping it up. Trying to find something here. Trying to see if I can. Second here. Oh, look at this. Daniel knows he's got in trouble. Now you got guys on new tires, you got guys on old tires. And Daniel Falkenham, he's got to be careful here. I want to lapped up in the middle of that one. All right, Daniel Falkenham's man there, Trey Edson. I'm kind of curious to see. I think you're right out there, Toe Mater. I really think. I think 60 laps is going to be the deal. Some guys going to short pit here. And Howard, see where your Thomas O'Leary is. He's back in the back here. Good one so far. All right. I'd say we appreciate everybody tuning in. Got a good one on the way here. And Thomas still hanging on to it right there. Trey Edson still out front. He's in the middle of a lot of lap traffic. Nick Silver there. Got a lot of different cars. Yeah, Daniel Falkenham still sitting in second. Look at Richard Swavely coming on pit road. Yeah, it's long runs. You know, Michael, I don't know, but, you know, you're right. It's hard saying what's going to happen at the end of the race here. Right now, it's been caution-free, knock on wood. But here's where it's going to get interesting. Like I said, we see these guys like here, right here. Daniel Falkenham. You see a lot of guys on newer tires. And then you see some guys on older tires. And that's what it is. Guys get impatient. Next thing you know, boom, got there, you know, knocking each other around. Looks like old Daniel Falkenham's closing in on Trey Edson, too. Closing in on the leader there. You might want to let that 3 go. Obviously, you can just tell the difference between new tires and old tires. That's what I'm saying right there. Kind of get a little impatient. Guys are trying to battle, get back on the lead lap. That's kind of where a lot of your you know, mistakes, caution comes in. But I tell you what, though, Trey Edson definitely slowed up. Oh, if they go 60 laps, I'm wondering, can they make this on a one stop? That's another thing. Has Trey Edson kind of woed up here? Daniel Falkenham has caught him. Is Trey Edson thinking about going 5 more laps here, 65 laps, and taking this thing the whole entire distance? That would be a one-stop race. Think about that, guys. I mean, we're sitting here talking about pit stops. Pit strategy might play in here. Trey Edson has definitely slowed up, and Daniel Falkenham has definitely caught him. I'm wondering it now at this point is Trey going to try to make it on one stop? I think he is. I think he will anyway. You got Daniel Falkenham right there on him. I don't know. That's kind of interesting. You didn't think about that. You said lap 60. Then just do the math. All you got to do is go about 5 or 6 more laps. Granted, as long as there's no caution and no green-white checkers. Good. Let's throw all that there in there too. Or that to me. Definitely got it. You got Daniel Falkenham right there. He's harassing him. Going inside, battle for the lead. First time tonight here. Falkenham's going for that lead. I don't know if Trey's going to put up too much fight. He might, but... Let's see. Now on the outside. Oh, Daniel Falkenham says, all right, I'm coming in the pits. All right, so pit stop. He short pitted Trey Edson. He came in lap 64. I don't know. Yeah, he's going to need an excellent. Gets tires and fuel. Trey Edson's in. He went the 65 mark, so this pretty much tells us right here that I'm saying they're going to go the distance. Now look at Chad Cole. He's going to take a 1 more lap. Now, granted, this is all great strategy, as long as it all pays off. And it goes green flag. And look at Justin Fuller. Justin Fuller's like, you know what? I've been bit by this tire thing all too much the last several weeks. I'm going to come out here and stay out one stop here if I can. Done with it. Now, if a caution was to fly now, would be the ultimate thing for these guys. That would be like, wow. Chad Cole takes the lead. Time tonight, Justin Fuller there, and he has got to make his pit stop. See when he comes in. Is he coming in this time? Yep, looks like he is. Gonna come on down, and he went 66 laps. We know they can go the distance. Right there tells us. Bet you he probably could have won a lap or so. Matter of fact, we can already see it. Justin Fuller's going out there. So these guys can go about what? 67, 68 laps on fuel tires? I mean, pretty good. They needed a 2-tire limit tonight. That's kind of strange. They went 170 laps at Dover. It was a mile track. 130 here at Milwaukee, which I like, you know. 170 was a long race there. Justin Fuller is saying out. He's taking the long strategy here, and now where this might pay off is if it goes green. He's going to have a lot better tires than most coming to the end. Trey Edson is right there. See, Trey's in ninth. Let's see. He's not a lap down, so I'm going to take that spot away as soon as Justin comes on pit road. Justin's hoping for a call. If a call should come out, it'd be like ultimate. Or Chad Coleman also. And Justin Fuller. I'm not sure what the strategy here is with Justin Fuller because obviously we know Trey Edson's out if it goes green. Pretty much everybody's going one stop if it goes. Yeah. The only thing I can see Justin's going to get out of this, if he don't lose too much time, which he's losing a lot of time right now, which I say that, well, yeah, he's losing a massive amount. I mean, Trey Edson ran a 30.49 to his 32.28. The only thing I could see that will benefit later in the race, newer tires. The newer tires will benefit. His tires won't be as old, and it might benefit him. And granted, cautions. Mr. Fuller, man, definitely pushing this thing. And Chad Coleman in, so he's finally in. Justin's the only one out there left to make a pit stop. Kind of ride to see what do this. It is, and especially with the laps he's given up. He's running 32.44. Here he comes on pit road right now, and he's given up, almost 2 seconds a lap, not more. About 2 seconds a lap. He's giving up a massive amount of time. Brian Macklin's going to be the man that's going to come around. Robert Gillenwater's going to come around. Daniel Falkenham made it out in front of Trey Edson. I see what Justin is. If it goes green flag, he's got about, what, four more lap newer tires than everybody else. Watch him on pit road and uh-oh. Well, okay, he made it. Got 4 tires of fuel and came back out. And he's in 11th. Let's see how far back he is, because that's going to be the thing too. Is just how far back from the leader is. He's about 20 seconds back right now. About a full, almost a lap down. And a lap down. So we got, he's at 11, no, he's 22 seconds back. So can he make up that distance? Brian Macklin here, Daniel Falkenham right there in second. He might be able to, because they got to go through traffic. And remember, with this place here spread out as it is now, everybody's going to be in lap traffic. Everybody's going to be around. Trey Edson's got a hard back here in 4th. So what green flag stops has done, it has mixed up this race. It's not uncommon for these guys to go caution free. We've seen races go caution free here before. The 33, Ryan Howard goes right. That spot. Jim Johnson right there. Chad Cole. Chad Cole's going to work over Tim, try to take that spot away from him. He does. So let's look at the lap times. Justin Fuller, definitely the fastest one on track. He's ran a 30.8. to 31.59. Chad's running 30.92, 30.84. So Justin is the fastest guy on the track, along with Chad Cole and Trey Edson. A little bit quicker than those guys. Justin has enough time to get back to the front. Definitely does. So the pit stop cycle might have worked out good. Just have to see. Doesn't want to blister those tires. Don't tear them all to pieces getting through. There again, look at old Daniel Falkenham. Takes the lead over Brian Macklin. Oh, truck got a little wiggly in front of him. Good old Thomas O'Leary is for you back here. He's back here in the 19th spot. Beasley hanging on there. Matt back at 25th. Well, Jose right there. Oh, Speedy Gonzalez, 16th. Robert Hartley, excuse me. Pink Panther machine. Good looking ride he's got. Trey Edson up to second. Justin's still in 11th. 15 seconds back. Remember, he was some seconds back before. Coming through the field. It's pretty spread out here right now. Let's see what happens. Run. All these guys. Get everybody here tuning in. I think it'll be a matter of time. Guy right here, Trey Edson's going to run down. Well, I'm going to say that Daniel Falkenham actually picked the pace up a little bit. Like that lap around, Chad Cole was the fastest man. Chad Coleman, excuse me. What y'all expecting out there, Toe, Michael? What do y'all think is going to happen here? Like I say again, I'm going to apologize. Oh, Jeff, he had a little computer issues here tonight, so I'm up here long hauling it. Not bad. Got good racing here for the Kick-Ass Beef Jerky, and I'm going to tell you what, if you're looking for some good beef jerkies, get you 19% off down there. Put in the Sim500. Go to KickAssBeefJerky.com. Definitely get you up. Our lap 83 here, 130, Milwaukee Mile. We had the dirt race last week, and I'm going to tell you, that thing was exciting. It was a wild finish to it. Brian Macklin right there. Got a lot of trucks around him. Ryan Howard. Oh, looks like it's going. Ryan's going to the high side. That Cole's going to be like a little bit easy. Yeah, Eldora last week, dirt tracking it. Good race. See what happens. Got a lot of these guys right now just trying to be patient. What they got to the end here. So when do you start running your truck hard? Remember Trey last time eased up a little bit. And there at the end of the run, Daniel Falkenham, he was coming. Justin Fuller's up to 8th already. He is only, folks, he's see. Not that far back. The 14 seconds back. He's coming through the field. Chad Cole gonna work over Ryan Howard. Downshifting? Yeah, let's see. Yep, he's in third. Coleman is right there. You see it. Oh, a little dashboard for you. You can hear it too, like you just said. You can hear it. See if Daniel Falkenham is. See what he sounds like going down here. I didn't hear it that time from Falkenham, did you? I think he did right there, though. No, Falkenham's not. Now, the difference between downshifting and whatnot would be the difference between, obviously, saving tires and, obviously, fuel. Not wanting to save fuel and whatnot, yeah. Justin Fuller back up to 6 here. Trey Edson right there behind him. He's a little bit quicker. Justin right now is one on the track though. Gotta love it. If you like what you see, hit a like and a share out there for us. Everybody loves that here for the racing here at the Milwaukee Mile. Top two guys, Daniel Falkenham, Trey Edson, back and forth. Ryan Howard though in the Dr. Pepper machine hanging on to third. There's some good racing going on there, Mike. You're right. Chad Cole right there in the fourth. Tommy Ryan up to fifth. Justin Fuller, he's coming through that field. This pit stop probably, I'm not going to say it's a winning move yet, but right now, definitely a good move that might get him up in the top three. Got plenty of time to get up there. Hanging on to 6 right now. He's still got, he's still fast. The last lap was a 31:35 to 31:41. Not quite as quick as it was before. Chad Coleman there, 7th. Richard Swavely on to 8th. Got Tyler Dalton right there on his back tailgate, about to have a party. Tyler's going to look to that inside for a moment. He's going to get it. Don't know. The inside groove's been the place to be all night. That's a battle for 8th and 9th, and he's going to get it. Anthony Calatoni's back there in the 10th. Jose Gonzalez working him over. See if old Jose's going to get the spot. Speedy right there. There you go, Jose. He has a I hope I remember this right. He told me one time. We're in the Caribbeans, I believe. And he has actually a food truck. It sells like it's balls and subs and stuff like that. So, awesome. He got some speedy subs. And now got a speedy truck. He's up to 11th. Ryan Macklin hanging on back here to 12th. Dewey Woods back at 13th. Robert Gillenwater right there, sitting in the 14th spot. Battle there, boy. I'll tell you what, Robert just shot to the outside. This spot away from Old Dowie. Empty Johnson's battling, so we got some good battle going on back here on Castro. Guys on some newer tires, and Justin Fuller kind of now marred in traffic, and this might be what slowed Justin up a lot. Traffic, because Tommy Ryan's there. Justin can see him. The problem is Justin's got to work over a lot of these lap traffic, lap trucks, so forth and so on. You see him right there go up underneath one. The only thing I'm gonna say that's gonna slow up Justin right now, 10 seconds back. Still got plenty of time to get it done. Roughly about 30 more laps here. Definitely has time. I appreciate y'all tuning in with Sim500 here. KickAssBeef Jerky. Tonight, running with these guys too. '99 there, Tommy Ryan. Justin Fuller right behind him. This guy right here, all been Daniel Falkenham so far, with Trey Edson right there behind him. I appreciate that, Toto. Oh. Trey Edson right behind him. And Trey's there. Man, look at that Ford machine. Oh, that was almost a contact. But Trey had to And there you go. That's just what I was saying, a perfect example. They might be lap down cars, but they're on newer tires. You've still got to be mindful. That's a lap car, and even with the leader right there, you got Daniel Falkenham. You guys won't back on the lead lap. They're much faster, and it's probably beneficial to the leader, the lead lap cars, to say, okay, if you're that much faster than I am, go ahead. I don't want to end up wrecking my truck. He sees Trey Edson right there in his rearview mirror. The thing about it is, Daniel Falkenham was able to run down Trey Edson before. Did not pass him, but run him down. Ryan Howard there in the Dr. Pepper machine. Ed Cole's behind him. Ed Cole's there. Close, sniffing. If you can't get him up there in a third place spot. Just give you an update there. Mike Thomas O'Leary is back in the 18th place spot. Excuse me. Tommy Ryan, Justin Fuller and company, Chad Coleman, Tyler Dalton, Jay Gonzalez, Brian McAfee. Running here. Oh, Jose's done good. He's up there tonight. Give you a little update on Justin Fuller. He got marred in traffic a little bit. Kind of slowed him down a lot. That time around, he ran a 31.52, so when he's not in traffic, he is definitely fast. When he's in traffic, forget about it. Slow. Time's running out. He's 9 seconds back. Let's see, 26 to go. He would have to theoretically be knocking off some seconds here. Pace he's running right now. Now, I think those lap traffic cars kind of hindered him just a little bit. Now, he probably could still run down third place Ryan Howard, Chad Coleman. Only 5 seconds back. But to run down Trey Edson, he would probably need those guys to stay locked up behind a lot of lap traffic. A lot. Which is possible. It's possible. And yeah, guys like that right there in the 3, you can just see the newer tires. That's not what Daniel Falkenham and Trey Edson want to see. Guys like that come flying through the field. Because they're like, wait a minute. And I know Justin would love to see them guys get up there and battle. Right now, Trey Edson is just not wanting to get up there. Not yet, anyways. What do y'all two guys think out there? What do y'all think, Mike Toe? What do y'all think is going to transpire here between these two? Y'all think Justin's got enough time to get up there and truck? And what do y'all think between these two? Who do you think is going to get it? You know, now as I say that too, I can't rule out Ryan Howard and Chad Colt, because last lap, which although, you know, Daniel did get around a lot of lap traffic, those two are faster. Remember, they're only like 4 seconds back. You know, they have enough time. Yeah, I'm looking at Justin right now. He's 9 seconds back, but Ryan and Chad possibly could, if they stay single file, could get up there. Oh. I think Trey's going to win it. Okay. And that's a good one. I mean, Trey's there. Off the pace just a little bit right there, but that was a bad place to catch a lap car. And see, what's happening is they've got lap cars on new tires, lap cars on older tires. Timothy Johnson, obviously, on newer tires. You can see him right there, hang up. I don't know if they keep battling like this. And this is what I'm talking about. It's one, green flag runs with the tire models like they are. Awesome. Well, we'll get down to the closing one here. 20 to go. Always say business is about to pick up. Run what you brung. To the bad boys of the Sim500 here, the Kick-Ass Beef Jerky Truck Series. Trey Edson now trying to put the pressure on the back end. And he's got a lap car there, Timothy Johnson, that badly wants to get on the lead lap. Timothy don't want to do anything to hinder the leaders. But you could just tell he already has a fast car. And I tell you, if it'd be me and Trey, and I saw Tim right there, I'd probably just let him go. I'd probably say, okay, go ahead. The problem with Trey is if Trey does let Tim go, Daniel Falkenham might fight and whatnot. So, but Tim has all that right in the world to battle like that. Thing about it is, though, just helping out Daniel Falkenham. I'm gonna say at some point Trey's gonna go, okay, go ahead, Tim, get up there and you harass Daniel for a while, and we'll see if you will. Might not. Never know. And Timothy's right there at Dizzy Motorsports, and then he gives up the ghost a little bit. Got Trey right now. Daniel Falkenham out front. Trey Edson. Trying to find out where he's at team-wise. Trey don't have a team? Yeah, Aftermath Motorsport. I don't know. Justin Fuller down to 8 seconds, but he is right there near where Chad Cole, who has moved up in the third around Ryan Howard. Lap traffic could be an issue. I'm with you. I think right now, though, Trey ran into more of an issue with the lap traffic than Daniel did. Could have hurt his tires. I mean, you could tell Timothy's way faster. And here's the thing. You know, I said before, it probably would have been in the best interest for Trey to let Timothy go. Because Tim right there, he's all over him, you know. And rightfully so, he has the right to do that. I mean, hey, look, he's fast. He wants to get on the lead lap. He can race too, as long as he don't get up there. Don't wreck the leaders or nothing like that. And he's not. He's basically riding his own line. But it is hindering Trey a little bit from, I think, getting up there to Daniel. And I think if Tim was to get around Trey, and I could be wrong, and get up there and harass Daniel for a while, that would open the door up for Trey Edson. As of right now, I mean, I understand what Trey's trying to do. He's just trying to stay with Daniel. And I think he feels like if Tim gets between them, and Tim's doesn't have the truck to get up there to Daniel, I don't know, but I would at least let him try. And then if he doesn't try or ain't able to do it, because right here is perfect example. I don't know, man. It's a tough call. Yeah, see right there, let him go. Let him try to get up there. And mess with old Daniel Falkenham. I mean, let him try. Well, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like Trey probably should have let Tim go a lot sooner. Like this right here. Yeah, see, so this is what Trey wants to see. And now, Daniel Falkenham, if he's smart, I ain't saying he's not smart, but as a leader, you should just be like, you know what? Go on, Tim. Go on. You know, and let him go, because the more he races side by side hard, guess who he's pulling up to his back deck with? Trey Edson. He is allowing Trey Edson to get back up there. He's using up his tires. I mean, sure, he would love to set Timothy Johnson, and that's what happened. Timothy Johnson just let it go right there. But just that little bit, I don't know. Good racing though either way. It's a cat and mouse game up front, so I don't know. And it's frustrating as lead lap cars. It's frustrating as any others. We got 10 to go here though. Justin Fuller has moved up in. He is, no, he's still about 5 seconds back. So the question is what's the battle up front going to be like? I don't know. Got clean air. See if they got any more lap traffic. They got a lot of lap traffic. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to play a factor or not. They're going to come up probably on, looks like Richard Beasley there. I don't think it's going to be an issue for Daniel Falkenham for the other trucks or whatnot. 34 there could press the issue on Trey Edson. See Trey moves away a little bit, or excuse me, Daniel moves away there on Trey. Back and forth battle right now. It has been a good one though. Chad Cole methodically, he's 2 seconds back. Love to see them guys get up there and bump and run with each other. Oh, Trey Edson second. Daniel Falkenham out front. Been a solid race here so far. Yeah, I think the tires have just been used up. I think that's the thing here. Trey Edson and them, the tires are used up. It's pretty much just a single file run at this point. The most impressive thing is it's been caution free the entire time. So that my hat's off. Good run by all these guys. But I think Daniel Falkenham, as long as he maintains what he's got, and it all depends on how much he's going to want to push this here. Well, I'm going to go around him, man. The 10's not going to put a fight up. Ray Edson's going to catch him in the turn, wrong place. Able to clear him. I just don't think Trey Edson's got the tires left to do it. It's been a heck of a run by Daniel Falkenham. I don't think he's got the tires to run down this man. Let's see where Justin Fuller is. He's still back in 5th. Ryan Howard hanging on to 4th. Right there with Chad Cole doing an outstanding job sitting up into the 3rd place spot. He's going, man, I wish I had about another 20 laps. Probably could have run him down. But it has been Chad Cole out front, or in 3rd. Has been Daniel Falkenham most of the race here, and Trey Edson right there, and Timothy Johnson. You know, he's got those newer tires. Pressing the issue. Now, I do not know if the lap traffic is going to become a factor here. With 2 to go, we're going to get the white flag, and well, you see Joey Woods, he just gets out the way. That's good. That's a good job on his end. Let's see. We're going to get the white flag coming around this time by. We've got a lot of lap traffic in front of Daniel Falkenham there, but I don't think it's going to play a factor. Maybe another 2 laps it would. One more time here tonight for the Kick-Ass Beef Jerky Truck Series here, the Milwaukee Mile. No, Trey Edson would love to see him get up there and get near that lap traffic, but it's not going to happen. 2 more turns for that man Daniel Falkenham to hold on to it. Trey Edson's going to one more time. He drove it into the turn. Not going to stick out of turn 4. Final time. Daniel Falkenham is going to win. Trey Edson up in the 3rd. Chad Cole comes home 3rd place. Trey Edson comes home in 2nd. My bad. What a run. What a race. Love it, love it. Can't get some of these guys up here and get them. Watch him smoke them down here. All right, let's bring up these guys here and get a word with them here. 3rd place man, go. Chad, you're waiting in the booth. Back up.
We got you, bud.
Well, I tell you what, man, good run for you there tonight. How was you feeling? How was your car?
Coming into tonight, really not too optimistic. I'm not a short tracker, and Milwaukee is a really difficult track. I'm not a fan of this track or New Hampshire. They're fairly similar, and I usually struggle at both. And so I was really stoked to qualify fourth because track position at this track is so crucial. It's so difficult to pass. So right there, that was a good way to start the night. It was a battle out there. I am soaked right now. Just kind of ran out of laps there. That first run, I kind of used up my right front just a little bit too soon, and Trey and Daniel were able to scoot away just a little bit. And then just kind of ran out of time there. I think I thought I did play the pit strategy right, coming a couple laps after the leaders, but just came up a little bit short. All in all, I mean, really stoked to be third, though.
Well, I've always said to calm, cool, and collected because you're like the ice man out here at the Sim500. And a race like tonight with being caution-free and obviously tire wear and this new tire limit, which I'm really loving because it brings a whole new aspect of racing out there. It kind of, like you said, fell in your hands. I think it's the kind of race, man, where you're in there. But, hey, you came home in third. Good run. Got anybody want to thank?
Yeah, I got to give a shout out to KickAssBeef Jerky for sponsoring the Wednesday series. They've been with Sim500 for the last couple of years and in various series, so it's cool to have them on board. And you, Joe, for the work you do putting in these broadcasts. It's great to have folks like you around in the league.
Well, man, I tell you what, it was fun. It was interesting and a caution-free race. I tell you what, it was awesome. Short track racing again. Awesome run for you there, Chad, man, in third tonight.
Much appreciated, Joe. Thank you.
Right, there you go. Where's our Chad Coleman right there? And let's bring up second place, man. He tried everything he could do. Couldn't get it done. Trey, Joe in the booth, got a copy?
Hey, man.
Well, yeah, I know you're probably frustrated with the lap traffic, but obviously that's what this tire model and well, really tonight it was really all about the green flag run, and it was exceptional. Everybody on different tires, but is there anything else you might have could have done to run down Daniel? It seemed like he ran you down before y'all pitted. Was that by nature? Were you trying to save or whatnot?
To start, no. The first run, he was shifting. So once the tires, I figured that out. Once the tires fall off 10 or 15 laps, your pace slows so far off that you can start shifting. And he was just killing me doing that. And then I figured that out, and that's when I pulled away from him and Chad. And I don't know what I was doing wrong right there. That like 5 to 7 laps before we all pitted, Daniel was just killing me. I don't know what I was doing wrong. I couldn't tell you, but it kind of caught me off guard. When I got out there to about a second and a half lead, I was like, okay, I'll just ride right here and keep doing what I'm doing and keep pulling away. So that was kind of shocking to see Daniel catch me so fast. So, and then I gave up a whole second just attacking pit road. I kind of panic pitted would be the best way to describe it. He when he was passing me, he pulled off and pitted, and then I was like, shoot, I can't pit too many laps after him. So I should have ran another lap, maybe saw where pit road was. I mean, I kind of looked in practice, but just kind of maybe glanced to give myself a better view of where it's at coming off 4, because I lifted really early. Had to like get back in the gas to gain speed back and then slam on brakes again. And I think after the race I looked there and his in lap was a whole second faster than mine. So I mean, you give away a second there, there's no telling how many laps, what the fall off was. So when I pulled off pit road, I was 3 seconds behind him. So I was shocked we caught him and got to him, and I thought we were in good spot to maybe give him a little bumper action on the last lap. I know passing was going to be damn near impossible. So I just want to stay close enough to maybe get to him. But a few of those lappers are just so they're good guys. I'm not gonna badmouth them like that, but they're just so indecisive. Like if you got fresher tires and you dive under me, like dive the damn thing off in the corner. You got fresher tires, drive it in there, clear me, so I can get back down. And a lot of guys they were just so careful. Like I get it, you don't want to drive in there and wreck me. Appreciate it, but I'm just like, get yourself clear and then we'll figure it out. Like I don't. when I give you the bottom, I don't want you woeing up even more. So that just killed me. The 28, I was mad at him at the time, but I didn't realize how many laps he had on his tires. So he was trying to get around me and Daniel around the top, but I think his tires had gave up, and then that one lap he got under me later down, like a few laps later, the 28 did, and that one lap I ran through 3 and 4. I mean, I knew there was no grip up there, but I mean, there was nothing. Like, I thought I was headed straight to the fence. So after that, the truck never really drove the same. I don't know if it just, you run up there and it just chews the right front up, but I was just super tight. So it is what it is. It's a one groove racetrack. Tires are important. I mean, I've been in those shoes where you're a lapper and you got to come back up through there, and you don't want to wreck somebody, but I mean, that was the only frustrating part is where I'm like, just drive it in there, man. Just get yourself clear. You got more grip in the middle of the corner. You won't screw up. So, still a little bummed. I came in this one. I'm normally a pretty humble person. I don't think I'm the amazing driver on the iRacing service or in this league. There's tons better than me, but Milwaukee's one of them tracks where when the schedule was released, I was just pumped, man. It's one of my favorite tracks. So I was fast to practice, got the pole, led a bunch of laps, and I think it's the third time I've ran second to Daniel this year. So to not win, that's a little downing. That's if there's any blah in my voice, that's why. It's just because I was really looking forward to this one. But if you want a points race, second's a good night, and we're third in points. We might jump up a little bit, but we're kind of, as long as I don't start screwing up and DNFing or skipping races, then we're pretty good as far as chase. So it's all about trying to get them victories right now.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, like you just said, at the end of the day, looking at the points, and you had a fast truck, and I'm with you there. I talked about the lap cars, and even if you go back and watch, you'll see me reference at the point of why maybe you and Daniel just didn't say, hey, look, you're faster, go on, because it was going to impede you right there a little bit. But hey, I get it. The moment of driving, man, intensity's up a little bit. You want to go. You're right there, almost trying to win. Came home in seconds. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I guess you were doing this thing by yourself tonight, so I appreciate you showing up and always doing a great job. Thanks, Nick Silver, Sean Casto. They're I don't always agree with a lot of their decisions. Like, I didn't want to race while the All-Star race was on, but here we are. And some of the Daytona road course, I thought that was kind of stupid that we ran that. But look, I mean, with the pandemic, they're going to run it in real life. So I mean, maybe Nick and Sean knew something. But yeah, they're doing a good job. Truck Series is probably second best series in the league. Always our Monday night deal. That's hard to beat. But Jason Barham, I don't know where he's been, but he's him and KickAssBeef Jerky. They're getting good exposure. And then I see you still got they're sponsoring the series, and they got the promo code up there. So head over to kickassbeefjerky.com. I don't know if I thanked him, but Joey always, thanks to him, he always says it's our league, but he's the head honcho, man. He's got this thing going, so thanks to him. And we headed to Myrtle Beach. I think the caution-free race tonight will the pendulum's kind of on one side. I think we'll even that baby back out next week. I don't think that race is going to be too pretty. So I hope you got a bunch of time blocked off.
Oh, I tell you what, well, as always, it's fun to watch out there, and you're right, man. Hey, it was a good run. You got it out there, came home in second, Trey. Again, congratulations on it.
Thanks, man.
All right, there we go, Trey Edson. Well, this guy right here, Daniel Falkenham, and I like his name. He's got Daniel Joy in the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Kind of picked who you were out there. You got some wild name around your name, but I gotta ask. Earlier in the race, it looked like Trey Edson was gonna run away with this thing. What did you figure out that you was able to run him down? Because he told me there a minute ago. He said he didn't know what he was doing wrong and couldn't figure out what you were doing right.
Well, first run definitely was. I never did a big long run of practice. All I was doing was qualifying runs, because qualifying was gonna be important. Especially now that I know that, since we had 0 cautions and it was really hard to pass, as you could see. But yeah, once I kind of got my groove in the first segment, I just went on from there. I heard Trey was shifting. I think I was right. He was starting to shift halfway through the run. I wasn't doing that because whenever I try to shift, I actually just get too tight off the corner. I mean, I was already tight enough not shifting, but I wasn't shifting, and apparently shifting, I guess, just for me, just made it tighter, and I kind of maybe wore off the rear tires a little bit too much too, but whatever, I just had a style that worked for me, and just hugging the white line. A lot of Trey was running like half a lane up on entry and then cutting it down. I just kept it right on the white line, right on the rumble strip, and then just hooked it all the way around, and it worked for me the best, so whatever was working for me, it worked out perfectly, and then we just did the big old undercut on him, and just holding him off with the dirty air as well, and just getting through live traffic definitely played to my strength too, so definitely was wild, definitely good racing there, but happy to pull that one off.
Oh, absolutely, man. I tell you what, you had a fast machine all night long. Caution-free race, definitely the tires, the tire limit didn't come into factor tonight. Got to also look there too, we brought that up, the lap traffic there at the end, and again, it just goes back to, obviously, when the pit stops were at green flag, and you hear me reference it. Was it going through your mind there with like Timothy Johnson? Obviously, he was quicker on the few laps. I referenced and said, and even said it to Trey, was why y'all didn't let him go on by and whatnot, but was you worried there when you saw him because he was obviously a little bit quicker?
Yeah, it was definitely worrying me a lot because I knew just lap cars, especially with this track, it just slows you down so much because this is pretty much a one-lane track in itself. So when he got the battle with Trey, that was making me happy, but once he got to me, when he was slowing me down, I was trying to get him to go around the outside because I was trying to keep the bottom. And once he wasn't getting around me, he was screwing up my exit, so I couldn't carry all my speed off the exit. So when he wasn't getting by me, it was getting frustrating, but eventually he just backed off and let me and Trey race, so that was good. I'm glad he let us go there, and I didn't have to fight about his dirty airs, but yeah, happy to pull that one off and put a little bit of money in my back pocket, so take it.
Oh, absolutely, man. It was an awesome run. You're right. It's the summer shootout deal, so you definitely, man. I think it's $35, I believe, is what you won tonight or something like that.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. So there you go. Congratulations. Caution-free race here at the Milwaukee Mile. You got anybody you want to thank for the win tonight there, Daniel?
Yeah, I got to thank First Rate Bay Lobster 207 for all they do, for all their support. Also got to thank Rage Cajun, John Musson Jr. for paying up this paint scheme for me for the truck series. Also got to thank KickAssBeef Jerky for sponsoring the series as well. Got to thank Nick Silver, also for doing the league and stuff, for admitting at everyone who put up the money for the summer shootout deal. Also got to thank also shout out to Trey there. He was definitely quick all night, but just we were able to hold him off at the end. So fun racing them there. Definitely had to get aggressive a few times, but we were able to pull it off. Also got to thank you for broadcasting. Got to thank everyone at Team Name, Chad Coleman, Richard Beasley, Joey Woods, who was in the race tonight. And got to thank everyone who watched the race tonight as well, and everyone who raced.
Well, the one thing you will say tonight is, like you said, you put it in victory lane, caution free. There ain't going to be no tire controversy around this win. You're definitely not going to choke it away. So you're good to go there, Daniel. Hey, again, awesome run. Congratulations on the win tonight.
I appreciate it, Jay. Appreciate it, Joe. Thank you.
All right, I tell you what, it's a good one right there. Daniel Falkenham winning it all here tonight, folks. And I tell you, let's get our unofficial results here. It was a good race, caution free. Let me say that for you right there. Caution free, and Daniel Falkenham putting it in victory lane, winning it all here tonight at Milwaukee. Folks, I hope you definitely enjoyed that race. It was exciting, fun to watch all these guys before the KickAssBeef Jerky, Sim500, and everyone else. Everyone, y'all have a good night.